Have you ever loved someone so much that losing them felt like losing a part of yourself? Today, we're diving into a story that takes this feeling to a whole new level. It's a tale about a woman named Ilara and a man named Liam, whose love was as beautiful and fragile as a stained glass window. But what happens when that window shatters, and you're left picking up the pieces? This story explores a question we've all probably wondered about at some point. If you could erase the pain of a broken heart, would you? Even if it meant erasing all the beautiful memories too. Ilara wasn't just any woman. She had a spirit that shone brighter than the morning sun. Her laughter was infectious, her kindness a gentle balm to anyone she met. Liam was her perfect match, a man with a steady heart and a soul that seemed to understand hers without a single word. They met on a crisp autumn afternoon, a chance encounter under a canopy of golden leaves. It felt like destiny, like two halves of a whole finally coming together. Their love story wasn't a whirlwind romance. It was a slow, beautiful bloom. They built their world with shared dreams, inside jokes, and quiet moments that spoke volumes. They'd spend hours talking about everything and nothing, finding solace in each other's presence. Their friends would often joke that Ilara and Liam shared one heart between them. It was a love they felt eternal, a bond that seemed unbreakable. But life, as we know, is unpredictable. One day, the unthinkable happened. A sudden accident took Liam away, leaving a void in the world that felt impossible to fill. For Ilara, the vibrant colors of her life turned to gray. The sun still rose, but she no longer felt its warmth. The world kept spinning, but hers had come to a screeching halt. Every corner of their home, every song on the radio, every sunset was a painful reminder of what she had lost. The memories that once brought her immense joy now felt like daggers to her heart. Her friends and family tried to comfort her, but their words were just whispers against the storm of her grief. She was drowning in an ocean of sorrow, and the lifeline of their love was now the anchor pulling her down. The pain was unbearable, a constant physical ache in her chest. She found herself wishing she could just turn it all off, to stop feeling, to stop remembering. In her deepest despair, Ilara found herself in a quiet, old church, a place she hadn't visited in years. The air was thick with the scent of old wood and incense, and the late afternoon light streamed through the stained glass windows, painting the pews in hues of blue and gold. Kneeling there, with tears streaming down her face, she looked up at the image of Jesus on the cross. Her heart was so broken, so heavy, that she could barely form the words. In a desperate, whispered prayer, she pleaded, "Please, just make it stop. I can't live with this pain anymore. Erase him from my heart. Erase my love for him so I can forget." It wasn't a prayer for strength or for healing. It was a prayer for oblivion. She believed that if she could just forget Liam, she could escape the agony that consumed her. She didn't want to move on. She wanted to rewind, to go back to a time before her heart knew his name. She closed her eyes, pouring every ounce of her suffering into that one desperate plea. When Ilara woke the next morning, something felt different. The crushing weight on her chest was gone. For the first time in months, she didn't wake up with tears in her eyes. The world outside her window seemed ... neutral. The sun was just a star, the birdsong just noise. She felt a strange sense of emptiness, a hollow feeling where the pain used to be. At first, she thought it was a blessing, a miracle. She got out of bed, went about her morning routine, and felt nothing. No sorrow, no joy, just a quiet, vacant peace. She thought her prayer had been answered. She was free from the pain. She walked past a photo of her and Liam on the mantelpiece, a picture of them laughing on a beach. She paused, looking at the smiling man beside her, and felt a flicker of ... nothing. It was like looking at a stranger. A handsome stranger, perhaps, but a stranger nonetheless. She couldn't remember his name, his laugh, or the feel of his hand in hers. The miracle was starting to feel like a curse. As the days turned into weeks, the true cost of her wish became terrifyingly clear. It wasn't just the memory of Liam that was gone. It was everything connected to him. She forgot their favorite song, and with it, her love for music dwindled. She forgot the taste of the pasta dish he taught her to make, and her passion for cooking vanished. She forgot the poems he used to read to her, and the joy she found in literature faded away. All the tender, beautiful moments that had shaped her, that had colored her world, were gone. Her personality, once so vibrant and full of life, became a pale imitation of what it once was. Her friends noticed the change immediately. Her infectious laughter was gone, replaced by a quiet, polite smile. The sparkle in her eyes had dimmed. They would mention Liam's name, hoping to spark a memory, but she would just look at them with a blank, confused expression. "Who's Liam?" she'd ask, and their hearts would break for her all over again. She had asked to have her love erased, but in doing so, she had lost herself. One afternoon, her best friend Maya sat her down, her eyes filled with concern. "Elara," she said softly, "you're not you anymore. We miss you. The real you." Maya pulled out an old photo album, one they had made together years ago. She opened it to a page filled with pictures of Elara and Liam. There they were, hiking in the mountains, building a snowman, dancing at a wedding. In every photo, Elira's face was lit up with a joy so pure it was almost blinding. As Elara looked at the images, a deep, unsettling feeling began to stir within her. She didn't recognize the woman in the photos. That woman was radiant, full of life and love. Who was she? And who was this man who was always by her side, looking at her as if she was his entire world? Maya began to tell her stories, recounting their shared memories, painting a picture of the love Elara had begged to forget. She talked about Liam's kindness, his terrible jokes, his unwavering support for Elara's dreams. With each story, a fragment of a memory, a ghost of a feeling, tried to push its way through the void. It was like trying to remember a dream moments after waking up, faint and just out of reach. A profound sadness, different from the sharp grief she'd known before, began to settle over Elara. It was the sadness of a profound and irreversible loss. She hadn't just lost her love. She had lost her history, her identity. She had traded her soul for an empty piece. She realized that the pain of her grief was a testament to the depth of her love. It was the price she paid for having experienced something so beautiful, so life-changing. The memories, both happy and sad, were the threads that wove the tapestry of her life. And she had asked for them to be cut. She now understood that you can't selectively erase parts of your life. The joy and the pain are intertwined. To erase one is to erase the other. Her love for Liam wasn't a wound to be healed by forgetting. It was a part of her, a beautiful, indelible mark on her soul. The pain was proof that the love was real. This story, though fictional, touches on a universal truth. When we experience loss, it's natural to want the pain to go away. But our memories, even the painful ones, are precious. They are a part of who we are. They shape us, teach us, and remind us of the love we were lucky enough to experience. Grief is not a sign of weakness. It's the echo of a great love. The journey of healing isn't about forgetting. It's about learning to carry the memory of that love with you in a new way. It's about letting that love continue to shape you, to inspire you to live a life that honors the one you lost. It's about understanding that love is stronger than loss, and that memories are a treasure, not a burden. Elara's story is a tragic reminder that a life without the memory of love, even a lost love, is a life that's missing its most vibrant colors. If you are struggling with grief or the pain of a loss, please know that you are not alone. There are people who want to help you navigate these difficult feelings. Reaching out to a friend, a family member, or a mental health professional can make all the difference. It's a sign of strength to ask for help. Healing is a journey, not a destination, and it's okay to not be okay. Let's choose to honor our memories, to cherish the love we've known, and to carry it forward with us, allowing it to make us stronger, kinder, and more compassionate. Thank you for listening to this story with me today. If it resonated with you, please share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that make us think and feel. We'll see you in the next one.